What's up, everybody? 1162 here, and today I'm going to be reacting to one of my good friends, Dingo. He hosts GTA 5 racing, as you can see here. This is his final last race of the MPK thing that he hosted. So let's get into this.
No Prep King Season 4. Street racers have to adapt to the different surface. The track is a whole different ballgame. Us street racers are used to less grippy surfaces, so it'll be difficult for some of us to adapt. We got 20 plus people, one winner. Who's gonna come out as the No Prep King?
All right, ladies, welcome back to the final night of MPK. Tonight, if you win, the whole thing is pretty much, 10 bucks, and then the winner points is 50. So, good luck to you guys. Double points still. First up is Rezi and DJ. Then it's me and Hemi, Ty and Greenspeed, Boosted and Trey, OD and KJ, Clumsy and Vic, Sosa and Ghost, Yoshi and Zento, Larry and Rooster, and the fucking race of the night, Dolph and Warrior.
That actually was a good race of the night. Me and Dolph's been at each other's throat since the third MPK race. We've always gotten paired up. I honestly have much respect for Dolph. He's improved a lot.
Anybody want to ship?
A lot of people try to switch chips with me. I'm like, nah, I'm gonna race Dolph. Why not? Go out with a bang.
Rezi and DJ, they both leave. Rezi's sleeping on the line and DJ's out. DJ misses boost and Rezi's trying to pull around him. Doesn't have enough. Slept too much on tree and DJ clips him by a fender. But shout out to Rezi for finally running a big tire car or not detuned or trying to run a pretty OP car. Not like his brother, so shout out to him. Next up is me and Hemi. I get paired up with Hemi. He's quick. This is the final night. I gotta get up there in points to tie because I'm behind right now and I gotta go rounds tonight or else those 50 bucks for the final are gone.
Damn.
We both leave. Hemi.
I think I was in the pits working on my car. I did not see this. Hemi almost took out Dingo in this race. Wow.
He pops the fattest wheelie. He's been wheeling a lot lately. Don't know what's wrong with him. We're going down. He almost clips me, but I'm just ahead enough just to pass him up.
At least he saved the car.
I brought out the OG Black GT for the night. Had a murder. You know, I gotta get this win tonight and I gotta get up points. Next up, we got Boosted and Trey. Boosted, the medium tire Herms, got paired up with a damn fucking pro mod, which sucks for him. But don't underestimate Boosted. He can make a pass here and there in that thing like he did against Sosa last week or a couple weeks ago, so don't underestimate.
Boosted ain't no fucking slouch in that fucking Herms. He is not no slouch in that Herms.
him. They both leave. Boost is asleep, and Trey's gone. Goes for Boost, nothing there. Boosted pulls around him, and he beats that pro mod.
Boosted pulled a Jimmy Lee on freaking Trey. Don't bring no pro mod, Trey. Stop bringing pro mods.
You know, even though the detune cars are on the list, it kind of sucks when somebody that knows how to drive drives them. So coming up on the next event, just know they're going to be slower because usually they're supposed to be slower than the Nova.
Good.
And these things were
Because
beating
those things are
Hellfire's
fucking
GT,
OP.
So expect them to be slower next event.
Good.
Also, we got OD and Tay, two fast motherfuckers. I wish they got paired up later on in the round, but one gotta go.
I like Tay's other car. I don't really like his Mustang here. I like his, oh fuck, I can't remember his other car. But I like the car that he started out in PK in.
They both leave, and Murder Nova, he was awake today. Tay was right there with him, goes for boost, and it's a 50-50 race all the way down. Just that Nova kept ahead the whole way down. Murder Nova moves on, and he's rolling tonight. Next up, we got Clumsy and Vic. You know, Vic has been struggling all season. I hope he gets the mojo up for next event.
This is the guy that I despise. he he timed me out like a bitch. But hey, racing's racing. I can't really argue on that. So
And Plumsy's also been struggling. They've been both going out first round. So let's see who can finally pass the first round for once in the final event. Maybe they can win a little $10 tonight. They both leave together. Closest race all night. Then they both go for boost. Plumsy hits, Vic doesn't, and Plumsy's out of here. This road is known to be the most grippy road. The first night of MPK, we raced it the other way, and then last one, tonight, we're racing it the other way. It's the grippiest road out there, probably out there in fucking track world, I think. This road always struggles me and everyone, so it is what it is. Next up, we got Sosa and Ghost. Sosa ain't no
I wasn't really attuned to it. I wasn't really making any test passes. In MPK, when we're doing this, we don't really test where we're drag racing at. Yeah, we would test here when we were at different spots, but we weren't really attuned with the road. Because if we were actually testing here and actually, making good passes, a lot of the slower people would have been faster, and it would have all been a great race. So that's just my opinion, but it is what it is.
fucking slouch, so Ghost got a heavy hitter on his plate.
Sosa is a heavy hitter.
Good run. First is close race.
Of course, Ghost is pretty fast too. Like he gave me a run for my money when I raced him. 60-foot me if I remember correctly.
The night, Ghost actually trees him and he's out. Goes for boost. And they're there, 50-50. Sosa just has better top end and pulls around him by the splitter or the Hellfire, maybe even the fender. Shout out to Ghost for making a hell of a pass and Sosa moving
That was a really good look that Ghost did.
on to the next round. Next up, we got Yoshi and Zento. Yoshi called them out in the first round, and he
Now these two has had beef since the second NBK race. Since the second episode of season 15.
didn't accept it, but now they got paired up in the bracket. So let's see if Yoshi can back up all that talk he was talking in the driver's meeting. And let's see if Zento can handle what he got to do tonight.
He really be talking that shit, man.
Yoshi did all that talking for nothing. They both leave, and Zento is the nitrous. Yoshi goes for boost. He's pulling around, but doesn't have enough track to pull around him. Zento gets him by about a car, and Zento moves on. He's the third in points, and as long as he keeps going, he might be able to win this thing. Next up, we got Larry and Rooster. Two OGs. Kind of sucks to see OGs going up against each other, but Larry Midwest, that's my boy, and Rooster goes way back, so, it's 50-50 on this one. Rooster's been moving that car tonight, and Larry's been struggling with Zeki, so let's see if we can get it moving. They both leave, and it's a drag race. Rooster's out all the way down, hits boost.
I really don't know what to say to Rooster losing that race. He should have just stayed in it. Just be honest with you. Should have just stayed in it.
Great boost. Larry's pulling around him. Rooster thought the finish line was a little closer, and he lets off and loses the race. Don't let off of the gas until you hit a wall. Trust me. In any event, doesn't matter where the finish line is at. Just keep going on the gas until your opponent stops. If you don't see your opponent stop, keep going, because that's what cost Rooster the L tonight, and it sucks. Next up, we got Preem and Ty. I need Ty to go out as soon as possible because he's on top of me in points. So let's see if my boy Preem could do it. Both leave the line, and they're out together, 50-50 all the way down. Ty just has a great top end. Don't know what it is. Preem, don't know if he missed boost or whatever. But Ty moves on. Another 10 points ahead of me. It is double points tonight as well, so I got to get on them. Next up, we got the rivalry of the century. We got Dolph and Warrior.
It was a rivalry of century. We've been going at it ever since the third MPK, like I said.
These guys are hot-headed and go at it all the time. And it's funny whenever they get paired up together because, this is the first race. I think they first raced the first night. So let's see who can move on to the next round.
That really was a good race between me and Dolph. I threw everything that the car had at it. I think he did too. We left evenly,
of a race.
so
They both were on it. They both go, and just that Hellfire has better top end than the GT. Shout out to Dolph though. This season he improved. If you go to episode 1 all the way to episode 10, you can see how fast Dolph actually got. And Warrior's been there, you know, beating his ass and fucking losing to him too. So Warrior actually improved as well. Shout out to everyone who improved during the season. Next up we got DJ and Zento. As long as
always did felt that I was faster than Dolph, but I will give it to Dolph. He did improve. He It takes a lot of goals to go up against someone who is faster in a way. I'm not the slowest. I'm not the fastest. I'm not saying that I'm better than anybody, but I'm just saying that sometimes I have a shot at winning things. You know,
DJ can launch out with him, then he got the win in his
bro. DJ's car, the car that he's running now, holy fucking shit, that thing moves.
bag. People say that car's a pro mod, but back in the day we ran it like that and no problem. Typical double clutch against nitrous matchup, you know, even DJ launched out on him, so Zento was asleep at the tree and he didn't have a chance tonight. You know, that's what you gotta do. If you launch out on a nitrous car, there's no way that nitrous car is winning unless you miss boost. So DJ did his job tonight and he's moving on to the third round. Next up we got Boosted and OD. Boosted, don't underestimate a medium tire with that motherfucker driving. That's all I gotta say.
Exactly.
Nova is rolling tonight, and I hope he can meet me in the
Don't ever underestimate Boosted in a fucking medium tire Herms. Boosted has even treated a Hellfire before. If you look back in the second MPK race, season 2 of this episode 10 of this season, season 15, you will actually see Boosted got a tree of his life. That was badass tree. Of course, usually with the Murder Nova, it's gonna get out on
Boosted
people.
fell asleep making a sandwich at the tree. OD's out already a car, and there's no way you're gonna pull around a Nova in the Herms. He did keep that one car gap though. So shout out to Boosted. Maybe next big event he could pull out a big tire and actually get going. Don't know if he's gonna keep that fucking Herms, but we'll see for next event. Next up we got me and Warned. We have a pretty, you know, rivalry, I guess you could say. I always get the win. I got like $300 of his money, so it should be easy pass for me.
Pretty rivalry. I've been trying to go at your throat since day one. Like I wake up almost every single day trying to beat you. Like, if you look back, how we met, we're not on really good terms. It was I was in a wheelie team. Obviously, you know, if you stuck with my channel or his channel, I was part of a wheelie team called 407. We were alright. We were up there. We weren't the fastest wheelie team, but we were up there. And we just kind of fell apart after the video that Dingo made. And ever since then, it's been... That is... The 407 video is the reason why I do what I do. It's the reason why I do double clutching. It's so I can run with the best of the double clutch community. And Dingo is one of the best. He's been doing this longer than I have. And I've only been doing this for like what? 3 years now? Yeah. When was the, 4 years now? I don't know, I have to check on that 407 video.
Don't know what he was doing.
Don't know what he was doing. Don't know what he's doing. Alright, I'll explain after when he is done explaining.
He was calling somebody, but I was out, did my job, made A to B pass, and I move on to the next round like that. You know, not my job for him to launch out with me. You know, he got to wake up and do something about that. You know, he can't be sleeping on the tree when it's a big event like this. Next up, we got Plumsy.
Dingo, I wasn't asleep, you know that. So here's a bit of backstory behind this. I don't live in the best conditions. Sometimes my Wi-Fi cuts in and out. It's not really fun when it does that, but it does. Um, I live in a hotel, unfortunately, and the Wi-Fi cuts in and out because multiple people are trying to connect to the Wi-Fi. So I try to get my own Wi-Fi router, but of course, I don't have an Ether box for it. Well, I did end up buying one. That's why I'm now able to make videos. But at the time, I didn't have my Ether box, and I kept lagging in and out, and people kept trying to time me. That's if you watch in the last video, I was supposed to set Vic to me and Vic were supposed to win for like $40, but I kept connecting and disconnecting, and he timed me out like a bitch. And they really tried to do this. So in the run between me and Dolph, we ran it like 3 different times. One time I connected, I beat the fuck out of him. Second time, I'm sitting there on the line because they were like, oh, he was lagging. I'm sitting there on the line and he's taking his fucking sweet ass time. My internet went out. I disconnected. And I was pissed. Like, I already broke one of my monitor. My hand is fully healed, but I broke one monitor already. Like, I full on just jumped up and punched it. I even broke my chair. Like, I full-fledged punched my monitor. But I was almost close to punching my monitor this time because when I got disconnected, he tried to put me on the clock again. I reconnected, whooped the shit out of him. I think that's the video that he used in the second one. But I whooped the shit out of him, and everybody's trying to time me, and here's Dingo taking his sweet ass fucking time in his burnout, and I'm getting flustered. Tempers are flaring, and so I got onto a tree, turned my lights on. I was gonna time him out. So he's like, alright, I'll just take my sweetest time since you're trying to time me out. So then I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna do this to him. So I backed up, turned my lights off, and he still took his sweet ass time backing up. But he finally got to the tree. We got to the tree. I was getting ready. He was getting ready. And we took off. He says that I was making a sandwich. My end, I didn't really make a sandwich. Of course, the Wi-Fi thing being it is. But it is what it is. He got the win. I'm not really bitching about it. He wants to say that I wasn't really on the tree when I think he really knows better than that. I figured I'd shed a little light on the story. What was going on. So that's what was really going on. So you can't really say that I wasn't really on the tree. Because 9-10 times I am on the tree. I'm at your door panel. Or right next to you. Or sometimes beating you. But just saying. Of course, if my Wi-Fi wasn't acting up, I guarantee you, I might have beaten you. It might have been my race to win. I don't know. But it is what it is. I got the laws. He's going to say what he's going to say. It's just my opinion. There's no bias. There's no nothing. At the end of the day, I still respect him. But can't really say that, man. Can't really say that. But it is what it is. I'm not really going to fight it. So it was a good race. Season didn't work out as I wanted it to, but it was a good race. But still, huge shout out to you for setting this entire event. Let's get back to the video.
And Ty, I need fucking Plumsy to take out this motherfucker Ty. He's been on my ass all season. Him and I guess Zento's kind of been there, but not really. Ty is the only one that's really giving me a fucking fight, so get him out of here.
Ty's been the only one that gave you a fucking fight, huh? Let's see. Zento, only guy using a nitrous car. Won one race, of course, yet at the same time, bumpy track. I'm not gonna get into the details there. I have won the second race because you were the one that missed boosts. But again, Ty has been the best throughout the season. He won the first event. He's won a couple of other events. So there is some validation to Ty to Dingo's saying here, just not 110% is true.
They both leave the line, and Plumsy's out, and he stays out. Looks like Ty spins the tires, but according to Ty, he did lag on his screen, and the finish line and flagger made the decision that it was clean on their end. It wasn't my call. You know, I am the race master. I enforce the rules when I need it to be, but it's always finish line and flagger's call, so Plumsy got the win. Next up, we got Sosa and Larry, two heavy hitters, and it could go either way, two hellfires. So it's just a throw-up race on this one. Larry hopefully gets it. It's a drag race. They're going all the way down together. And Sosa's out, Larry's out, Sosa's out, Larry's out. The top end on those things are crazy, but Larry clips him by a fender. And it's a good race. You know, Sosa, he's always up there in the fucking fast people buck. He's not up there in points because he didn't show up a couple weeks. But I know if he showed up every week, he would go rounds. Next up, next round, we got DJ and Larry. You know, it's going to be a good matchup. The Hellfire and the fucking DeLorean should be good if Larry can't sleep on it.
That DeLorean is fast.
Closest race of the night tonight. They both leave. DJ's sleeping a little bit, but he still gets out in that fucking car. They're driving 50-50. Larry clips him by the splitter of a Hellfire. Story of a Hellfire driver's life right there. DJ put up a hell of a race. He went up in points. And, you know, he did a good all season. He might have switched cars, but he's moving up. And he's getting faster. Next up is me and Plumsy. Plumsy, when he gets moving, he ain't slow. But recently in MPK, he's been on a downhill run. Usually this is his ball game. He's a track racer. So I got to win this thing. I do my thing. We both leave. And it's a drag race, you know? I'm out, I do my thing, and he tries to clip me like Hemi does, you know? Everyone's trying to fucking kill me tonight. Don't know what it is. Maybe because I'm in 1 in points. I think that race officially puts me at number 1, which gives me the win. It's a Midwest fucking semifinal. Me, Larry, and OD left. Me and Larry decided to give OD the bye. He got the bye last round, but Larry wanted to race me so bad like he did all season. So it's me and Larry. He's in Sosa's car since I couldn't give him his car. Let's do it. It's a fucking drag race. We're leaving together. I'm out. Then he comes up. Then I go up. And it's 50-50 all the way down. I clip him by the fender of my GT. So fuck you, Larry, for all those times you try to call me out. This is the final race of the night. That's a good way to end off for me. Fuck you, Larry. I get my win that you kept bitching at me for wanting to race me. And, you know, it's good. I'm meeting Murder Nova in the final. You know, I finally get to meet him in the final. I got to win this thing to win $60 tonight. So let's see if I can do it. We both leave. And I don't know what's going on. He was right there with me on the tree. I hit boost. He hits better boost. The Murder Nova just had a better tune tonight. He was rolling tonight. I gave him my all. That was all I can give right there. Shout out to OD for winning the last MPK. I win the point series for the season. That's a good way to end it off. Midwest semifinal as well. In the
that was good. Good job to OD. OD deserved it. He's been busting his ass all season. and finally for him to get the final race win in the final race. Props to Larry. Huge shout out to Dingo for hosting these events, but expect a bigger comeback from me in the next event.
Final episode. It was a successful season 4 of MPK. We already did 4 of these things, and maybe we do one next year. Looking at the points, I clipped out Ty at the end, 215. Ty's right behind me. OD, Zento, Larry, and DJ tied for 3rd. OD was struggling all season, and he came up big. And you've seen the rest of the points right there. Shout out to everybody who showed up all season. That's what I love. If people show up to my events, I'll keep hosting. But once people don't want to race anymore is when it's time to stop, like we did a couple months ago. So I hope it doesn't die down. Me and OD are willing to put up money to any event, to the winner. We just want to race. You know, it's all we've been wanting to do. It's just a community thing.
Alright guys, it's gonna do it for this video. If you enjoyed it, please smash the like button. Like I said before, huge shout out to Dingo for hosting these type of events. I'll try to be there for more and more events. I believe that team racing and Fastest in America might be next. I don't know, but they're planning on doing some team racing. Can't wait for that. Hopefully my internet doesn't decide to shut out. But huge shout out to the Double Clutch community. Huge shout out, bigger shout out to Dingo for hosting these events. Can't wait for further events to go down. But if you guys enjoyed this video, please smash that like button, like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next one.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no